This video is for the woman who desperately wants to feel alive, but the reality is right now you're just managing. And I'm so excited to share 3 ways of being that will show you how to organize your whole life around aliveness, and it will make all of the difference. You see, most women do not realize that we're taught or we're modeled in our life by other women to build our lives around safety. So, for example, we have this idea that if you go to college, it guarantees that you're going to get a good job and you're going to make good money. And that's simply not true. I think a lot of people abandon their destiny and abandon their true purpose in life because they choose this false sense of safety in going to college. So we organize our life, and we're taught this before we even understand that we're doing this to organize it around being liked and to belong, to be responsible, and we're conditioned to be the ones to hold it all together. But who holds us? Who gives to us? So we build a life of overfunctioning, overgiving, and it's cost you your livelihood, your aliveness. And now you know who you are, but your life does not feel like you. There was a time in my life growing up when I remember we had to deliver phone books out of our station wagon to pay the bills, to make ends meet. And financial struggle has been long in my lineage. And I learned from the women around me that I was going to need to prioritize surviving and to accept just enough. So I also had this love of beauty, having beautiful things around me. It made me feel so alive and so expansive. It was just naturally who I was. But I was taught that beauty was indulgent and unnecessary. And eventually it felt really unsafe for me. And even more so, it felt like, who was I? That beauty was out of reach for me. Indulgence was sinful and out of reach for me. And I'll never have it. I'll never be enough. So why would I even try? Why would I even try to live a life of anything more than just having enough? Modesty. And it became a joke in my family that I had a taste for expensive things. I had a taste of luxury, which wasn't true. I just would notice and feel if something had a lot of substance to it, just like I notice a person that has a lot of substance to their personality, and I would want it. But you see, my mom passed away when I was just shy of 17. And when that happened, survival was my main method of living. Any love for beauty went deep into hiding. And I became small. And I chose safety and just being enough. And I chose this everywhere. I chose this, and I did it unconsciously. I chose this in the career, what I studied, the men that I dated, the friends that I chose, the activities and the things I participated in. My life allowed me to be small, safe, or at least gave the artificial feeling of safe, but it was small. And looking back, the idea of pleasure was not even in my consciousness. I mean, to have something that felt deserving and pleasurable would have to be massively justified. And my joy and having something good happen to me had to be earned. And if I was most honest, I adapted this feeling of virtue to give me this artificial sense of having a purpose. Like I am sacrificing myself and I'm being virtuous, which means that I'm worth something now because I didn't feel worth inherently with who I was. So it was this unhealthy relationship with how much can I sacrifice and how much can I give that never really came from a really honest place. And I'm here to tell you that there's a different way to live, and it is available to you. The first way of being is to be receiving centered. What does that mean? It means that you are no longer the one that holds it all together. You expect divine, God, whatever your higher power is, to give to you. And you allow life to meet you. You don't have to make everything happen. You let yourself be supported. You let yourself be supported by your partner, your friends, people, life, your coworker, your career, your job. For a living, I mentor women, and they are paying me to mentor them. But even in that relationship, I receive so much from them. There is this beautiful reciprocity between us, and it creates this very genuine, authentic relationship that even when I'm working and I'm holding space and I'm very present for somebody that I'm incredibly invested in, I am receiving so much from them. And if they ever want to give to me, I allow it. I never say no or have these power dynamics where I feel like I have to be above them or I can't be honest. I don't need to share a lot of my story, but I do share vulnerability. And maybe something happened in my life that was challenging that week, or I feel like I could be truly honest with my clients. So I even receive not just compensation and money and abundance, but I receive so much in what they want to give to me. We are so uncomfortable with receiving as women. Someone wants to give to you, and you immediately think, okay, what do I have to give back? Or what should I give back? What should I do for them in return? And we feel almost guilty when someone wants to give us something, or when someone does something for us, or when we receive a compliment. So now you're going to receive that compliment. You're going to receive that gift. You're going to receive what that person wants to do for you, and you're going to let it feel so good. You're going to allow it fully. You're going to embody it. You're going to let that person that gave you feel amazing that they were able to do that for you. And you're going to allow what you're receiving to feel good without the guilt, without the feeling of like, what do I have to do back? What do I have to do to prove myself that I'm worthy of that gift? Or what do I have to do to prove that I'm worthy of the abundance that I'm receiving? You ask for help. You delight in feeling good without feeling guilty. The second thing is look for beauty and sensuality everywhere. Embody sensuality as a way to feel alive, not as something extra. Like this is an extra thing in my life, but your sensuality and beauty is something essential. Not treating beauty like a reward, but something that is essential for you to live. Some ideas is buying yourself flowers every week because you deserve it, because they're beautiful. They make you feel good. They make your home feel more beautiful. Lighting a candle because just that extra light just feels a little bit more special. Playing music during the day while you're working. Feeling the sunshine on your face. Pausing enough to just breathe and feel the breath and feel the air in your lungs and feel the breeze on your skin, putting luxurious oil all over your body, not rushing because you're worthy of that feeling. And you notice that all of those things don't take a lot of time and they don't take a lot of money. Three, we're going to take that sensuality now to a whole new level. There's no stronger energy than the energy of Eros. Not talking about sex here, like going even deeper than that, but your relationship to sensation. Your life gets to feel good, guided by your desire, letting your body move how it wants to move, letting your belly feel soft, having flow in your life. What can you feel good with right now? What can you feel good with right now? And organizing your life around that. Eros is knowing when something feels like a hell yes from your body and when something feels like a hell no from your body. And it's living romantically. And I don't mean with a partner, romantically as a way of being. Romantically means living with what delights you in your life. And that delight is a high vibration and expansive magnetic energy. And you organize your life around what delights you. The energy of aliveness, the energy of receptivity and sensuality and beautiful. What feels alive for you in your life, not as an extra, or you get to do it with whatever small time you have left over, but as it's an essential part of your being. It's an essential part of your way of life every day, from sun up to sundown, that you have enough time to move slow enough where you can feel your life and you can feel that full body yes and that full body no. That your life is not something that has to be managed. It's something that can be felt and experienced. So here's some other ideas. Eating delicious foods and enjoying them without feeling any guilt. Feeling how you clothe your body, how you move your body throughout the day. Maybe it's instead of exercising 7 days a week, a few days a week, you do gentle yoga and you just organically move your body how it feels to move instead of feeling like you have to push and push pressure on your body. It's when you stop postponing pleasure until everything else is done. Go get the silk robe, go get the organic tea from your local herbalist, massage the rich oils on your face and on your body, take the bath with the roses and the rose oil and the candles, and do absolutely nothing and just be. Light a candle with your dinner. Let someone else cook your dinner for you. Enjoy and eat the meal slowly. My sister, it's expecting beautiful things to happen to you. And this comes from the little girl that had to deliver phone books for a living, who thought that she wasn't worthy of living a beautiful life and to never expect beautiness. Why even try? But I will tell you that when you expect more and you're open, your embodiment is open to receive and allow more, life gives you more. And it changes your whole vibration from once organizing your life around survival, which we didn't mean to. We didn't do it on purpose. We were conditioned that way, to now organizing our life around aliveness. And that aliveness seeps into everything we do, all of the people around us, which of course they want to give to us as well, because we're so worthy of that. It feels so good to be in our presence. So if you're like, yes, I want more of this, I want to receive this. Twice a year, I offer a 5-week container called the Forbidden Return for the woman who will never go back. And if I understand that you might be watching this months and months later after Forbidden Return is all it's already over. I do offer mentorship, and we have a very special small container, a 6-month container for women as well. Of course, you can subscribe to my videos to receive more tools, more support, more sisterhood, and you can comment. And when you comment, I do really truly comment back. It might take me a while, but I do love to witness what you have to say and to take it in and receive from it. So go live alive. Go live a life.